Will you like to hear a story? How many? Yes, so nice. So, many of the students are ready to hear a story. So, today I am going to tell you a story of a king. Story of a king. And this was the king who was very generous. He was a great king. He was very kind and he was very generous. He used to distribute all his wealth among the poor people in his kingdom. So he was having a golden palace. He was having a golden palace and his palace was beautiful. And along with that, his treasure was full of wealth. So many gold coins and silver coins and so many jewelries, gems were there in his treasure house. And every day, this king used to open the door of his kingdom and his treasure house for all the poor people from morning 8 o'clock to afternoon 12 o'clock. Okay, so he used to give each and every people coming to his court something or the other, gold coins or some jewelries or some gems, some precious gifts were being given by king to the poor people of the kingdom. Now, when some of the people of the kingdom of another kingdom came to know, people of another kingdom came to know, they also used to come and give lines. So a huge queue used to be made in front of the king's palace. Now, one day, one old man came to the palace, and this old man stood in the line where king was distributing his wealth. Okay, so king used to give everyone something or the other, and he stood in that queue, in that line. Now, when this old man's turn came to get the gift, what he did, you know? He went back after 10 people. He went back after 10 people and he told, you please go forward. So those 10 people were so happy. My God, this old man has given us turn first. He is going to take later. Wow, very nice. Maybe either he is very kind or he is foolish. Okay, because when he is getting the turn to get the gift from king, he is giving us the turn. Okay, so all the 10 people of that queue were very happy that we get the chance to get or receive the gift from the king before this old man. So very nice. Again this old man went further in his queue, and again when his turn came, he didn't take the turn, and again he came back after 10 people. He was just going behind 10 people every time when he was getting the chance to get the gift. Now again these 10 people were so happy. Wow, this old man has left his turn and he has given to us. So nice, we will be getting gift little bit earlier than before. Then what happened? Then happened that on that particular day, this old man did not get any turn. He did not get any turn to get the gift from the king because he was just leaving his turn. Na? Second day again, he stood in the line. He went forward, and again when his turn came, he went behind after 10 people. Again when he went forward. He again went behind the 10 people. Now one soldier of the king was noticing this, and the soldier thought that this old man is very doubtful. Let me arrest him and take to the king. So he arrested the old man, and he was an old man walking with a stick. So he went with the soldier slowly, and he was presented before the king. And the king was told everything what this old man was doing from last 2-3 days, and the soldier had noticed it. Then the soldier was told, okay, king told the soldier, okay, you leave. Now let me talk to this old man. So the king asked the old man, what happened? Why you are doing this? Why you are not taking reward from me? And what were you doing? So the old man told, my lord, your majesty, I was doing the same task what you are doing. Now the king was very much surprised. He was doing the same task what I am doing. I am doing such a great task. I am distributing my wealth among the poor people every day, and no one goes empty-handed from my kingdom. And he, a poor old man, is telling that he is doing the same work what I was doing. Then the old man was asked by the king, you just explain me how you were doing the same work. Then the old man told, your majesty, you are distributing wealth because you are having lots of wealth, and after distributing wealth, you give happiness to the people. Those people become happy and they love you. But I don't have any type of wealth, but I was having something which can I give, and I was having my turn. So when I was leaving my turn and I was going behind 10 people, those 10 people used to become so happy that they will receive their gift at least one moment before they was to. So I was also giving happiness. You are also giving happiness, and I was also giving happiness. Right? So see student, so nicely, one is a rich king and other a poor old man. But both of them are doing the same thing, distributing happiness, sharing happiness. King is doing in his own way, and old man found out the way. Though he is not having any wealth, but he found out the way how to make people happy. Still, if I am not having anything, I can give people happiness with something which God has given me, which King has given me. And King has given me what? The turn, the number, and I can share, I can distribute these number to many people and make them happy. Right? So students, what the story tells us? Story tells us that there is never darkness in our life. We cannot stay in dark phases. If there is rain, there is rainbow, which brings hope, which is beautiful, which makes the sky beautiful, which gives you pleasure. If it is raining, that means we see what we see? We see black clouds, we see water drops, and we become sad. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Johnny wants to play. Rain, rain, go away. But why don't we see that after this rain, we are going to get a lovely sky with 7 colors, that is rainbow. We cannot see because we don't want to see it, because we never think beyond the negative. And what we have to do? We have to try to see beyond the negative. Okay, so we have to be always positive in any type of situation, in any type of circumstances. We will be positive. If there is darkness in the sky at night, it's dark, right? We all know at night it's dark. But why to scare? Because there are twinkling stars. That means even God has given us the ray of hope, that there is never dark at all. There are twinkling stars, and they are twinkling at night for you. So light is always there. Just we have to see it, we have to find it out, we have to think about it, right? So students, can you tell me, the king who was giving so many wealth every day to each and every people of his kingdom, poor people, so did he thought that if I will give every day, I will distribute wealth, then I won't have wealth anymore? He thought of it? No. Why he didn't thought? Which was most important for him? His wealth or something else? Which was most important? Yes, the most important thing was for him to give happiness. He didn't thought that if I will distribute everything of mine, then I will become a beggar. No, he thought that if I will give my poor people, my kingdom will be happy, and if they will be happy, there will be never any type of crime in my kingdom. No one will think about robbery, no one will think about stealing, right? And everyone in my kingdom will live equally, happily. Everyone will have food, everyone will have clothes. So he thought about the happiness of the people. He thought about the equality of the people. He thought about the progress of the kingdom. He didn't thought about himself. So happiness is something, beta, which just enhances if we share. It just enhances if we share. So every time, whenever you think that I am alone, I am not going to school, I have to spend my time at home, this year is not at all good. Teachers are teaching beyond cameras. They are standing beyond cameras and we can only see them, we cannot touch them. No, we can touch each other. We can touch our hearts. We can bond with each other. We have been bonded with each other because I feel that my student is sitting beyond this glass, and you know that my ma'am is standing beyond this glass talking to me, because the situation is not positive. That doesn't mean that our opinion, our attitude, our thinking is not positive, we will fight with it. We will connect with each other, with each and every student. We will connect. We are going to connect, and we are already connected with each other, right? Yes. So emotions. Do you remember, students, in science we learned about emotions? Happy, sad, surprised, confused, right? So these are the emotions which is created by mind. When we see something, we feel. This feeling is being created in our brain, and brain will feel something how we think. We think positively. We think always the positive aspect of everything, any fact, or we think about the negative aspects of any fact. Are we talking always positive? Then our brain will give us, responses positively. And if we are taking it something negative, no, it's not good. No, this not and no, don't. Just erase these words from your dictionary. Nothing is impossible. So, we will convert this one and we will make it everything is possible. Nothing is impossible also gives the negative aspect. Nothing impossible. So don't use the sentence everything is possible. Everything is possible in our life. We can fight, we can go ahead, and this time when this pandemic has broken out, we are at home. This is exactly a very nice time, you know. It's a very nice time to analyze yourself. Just work on the part, on the fields where you feel you are weak, on your spellings, on your drawing. Some of them are still unable to make the circle properly. টেড়ে বেঁকে যায়। Work on it. এই ছুটিতে আমরা সার্কেলটা ভালো করে শিখে নেব। বানাতেই হবে একদম চাঁদের মতন, মায়ের রুটির মতন গোল। Work on it. Make the square perfect. We have to make the lines perfect. Do the practice of it. Usually we didn't get. Read storybooks. Lots and lots and lots of storybooks. More you will read, more you will learn, more you will able to speak properly. Use the time to enhance your communication skill. Next year, when you will be coming to school, you should be the one who can speak in English properly, perfectly. Teachers will be surprised. Wow, what a miracle has happened. Your preparatory teachers know you very nicely, right? I know you very nicely. But we didn't interact with each other. But obviously, Aki ma'am, Manushi ma'am will say, oh my God, these students are talking in English so nicely. It's a miracle, ma'am. So, how nice we all will feel? It's a matter of pride. So, don't get sad. This is not the time to become upset and sit down. This is the time to just be energetic and get up, stand up, work on the skills which are your hobbies, where you are weak. Practice it. Okay? And obviously, you have to be positive thinkers. And even those parents who are still here, who are listening this class, I would request those parents that, sir, ma'am, positive thinking germinates from family. So let us all start with positiveness. Don't tell them, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. Just let us erase the word no. Yes, you can do it. You have to do it. You are the most perfect person. I have whole confidence on you. You will do it. Carry on. Give them some productive skills. Engage them with something which is very productive, which is going to be very fruitful for them in their future. We have to utilize this time for them. We have to utilize this time to enhance their growth, their skills, their developments. But obviously, we have to also take care and fight against this small virus with our sanitizers, our good habits, our mask, our good manners, our hygiene. So these new normals, we are going to teach our wards, our students, and they will become the soldiers for any type of, not only coronavirus, but any type of virus which are going to come. Nothing will exist if these soldiers are strong physically and mentally. So today, students, I am going to conclude my class over here, and I hope you liked it, you liked the story, and I will be back again tomorrow or day after tomorrow with a new class. Bye-bye.